What's up, everybody? All right, let's try this. See what we got going on. I haven't decided entirely what I'm going to play yet, so we will find out. I mean, right now I'm going to play Brotato, but I don't know if it's going to stay that or if I'm going to switch to something else. Cool. All my mods are on. There was a run that I was thinking of doing yesterday, and I don't remember what it was. It was something stupid. I mean, they're always something stupid, but this was just one particular item. So I've been doing a lot of Rainbow Crate runs. I don't know if anybody's familiar with the Rainbow Crate mod. I believe it Sift's Rainbow mod. I think it was Sift. He's not the one that made it, but he is, the streamer that has used it the most, and he's also one of the reasons I got into this game. But the mod's really cool. Gives you rainbow crates. It allows you to pick whatever item you want. And so that's what we're probably going to be doing in Brotato, picking whatever item we want and just going to town with it. Yeah, so we will, we'll see. That's weird. So I don't have game music, but I have the other sound. Huh. Okay. Well, I don't really know why it's like that. Okay. I'm trying to remember what that run I was watching yesterday was. It certainly wasn't romantic. Wait, always contribute to the class bonuses of other equipped weapons. So I'll be at level 2 for... That's interesting. -5 armor, -5 dodge. Sure. We'll do that. Let's see, Cursed Vagabond. I really don't remember... I don't think it was a weapon I was thinking of doing a run with. I think it was just stacking one particular item until it was just... Oh, I know what it was. Back, we're going to go with... Where's the vampire? Is it the Lich? Yes, plus 10% lifesteal. Oh, and I haven't beat a run with the Lich. Oh, that's right. So I've done a lot of Lich runs, but they were all on the Brotato demo, not since the full release of the game came out. So, it's been a while. Let's see. So, yeah, we're going to go with Ghost Flint, Danger 5. So, basically what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to stack as much lifesteal as I possibly can. And then once I have what I feel is the appropriate amount of lifesteal, I'm hopefully going to be able to find a scythe in the shop because those scale off of lifesteal. And so I want to do a run where I just build the hell out of lifesteal. Let's see. Yeah, I know damage is reduced. I don't care. Take melee damage for now. Reroll. 1 max HP, yes, and Ghost X. So I'm gonna lock both of those and go. I really need some trees. Oh shit, I should have locked that too. Oh well. Trees are gonna be very important because that's where I'm gonna be getting my rainbow crates on this character. Like, you can get them from enemies, although I think I have that particular option turned down. But I will always get them from trees, so... If I can even kill the damn tree. We're going to take 1 armor. It's not super useful, but that way I'm not negative at least. Take the Ghost Flint. Combine the Ghost Flint, because what I'm really going... there's another one. I'm just going to lock the whole shop. It doesn't matter anyway. Until I get Lumberjack shirt and some more trees, this run's not really going to take off. And that's assuming I don't die, because I am not that good at this game. Which is, you know, well, I'm okay at it. I can win Danger 5 runs. It's just, you know, difficult. This game is, it can be pretty tough. Okay, but I really need trees. Like, as cool as all this crap is, trees are the important thing. Tree, yay. Okay, let's start scaling this. So the first thing we're going to be getting is trees. So we get, well, more trees. Alright, so I want a little bit of range. I'm going to take the ghost axe so I can start scaling that. Perfect. Do I care about harvesting? I do, but I'll get it a different way. I will just give myself some tractors once I get the trees built up. Because the thing is, when you're using rainbow crates, the first few waves, you just want to get as many trees as possible. And since you can select what you want, you know, you take trees the first few waves, and that gives you a bunch of extra trees, so you get more crates, so you can get more trees, so you know, so you can get more crates. It works out. Okay, but more trees. Thank you. And then after you, very soon, I'll get a lumberjack shirt and Sif's relic to make, because, I mean, anytime I'm doing a rainbow crate run, it's a Sif's run. Tree, and then we'll go ahead and take the lumberjack shirt, just so I don't have to worry about that later. Harvesting, yeah, I will go ahead and take that. Ooh. I think the armor is going to be more important here. The rest I'll kind of get from this stuff. We're going to combine those, because I am more concerned with gaining the stats from them than anything else. I can't afford that, but I am going to take it. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I just had to listen to a voice message. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to lose lifesteal. I don't care about structure attack speed in this case. I just want all the trees. Oh, shit. Steal some life. Steal some life. Excellent. See, now I'm getting a lot of trees. So the first thing I'm going to do, well, first thing I'm going to do is take some more trees. Well, let's see, grab a couple of those. Sif's relic, just because I hate trying to pick up material. And let's see. So I'm going for lifesteal, primarily. So blood leech. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to take one of those, but I don't want to lose that harvesting because economy is too hard to build on this character. Well, it's not that hard to build, I guess. Not when you're playing like this. Okay, I don't care about that. I will take the whistle. You know, it's not really what I'm... I do want one. I just... The pairing is too good. I I mean, they're literally meant to go together, and they do very well. Okay, let's see. My damage is starting to fall behind a little bit because I've been worrying about it. Well, not too bad. Okay, I just walked into that. That was totally my own damn fault. My lifesteal is definitely keeping up, though, even though my damage is a little lackluster. That's okay. I'll fix the damage problem on the next round. Well, assuming I get enough crates, but I think I will. Tree. Well, not quite enough trees. Let's see. So, what do I want? Do I want take one of those, and damage is gonna be lantern. Oh, we're gonna take a vigilante ring, start scaling that, and lots of lanterns just for 30 damage. It's not amazing, but it's okay. And then here I want crit chance. Crit. And then we'll go with max HP. I'll take that. Skip the rest of that. I'll take a gentle alien and an alien tongue. Captain's sword, I don't care about. What? Why do I have that locked? Unlocked. Don't be stupid. Yeah, we're gonna take that, even though it's. We'll take that. We'll also keep that. Okay. That was a pretty decent shop. Oh yeah. Yeah, my damage isn't as big. Well, I now have enough damage that everything is dying. But also, everything is getting massively yeeted. So I'm gonna grab a couple of coils to scale the damage up a little bit, and then I won't have to worry about damage. I can just build lifesteal. Because my goal is to have an insane amount of, well, maybe not. I'm not going to use padding for health, so I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to build HP from. I am building some, but it's not scaling that fast. Let's see. My speed needs to come up. Crit chance needs to come up. Coil was the first thing. Coil. You know what? We're going to do that because luck is reduced, and then we're going to go, let's see. So if I'm doing that, I need more crit chance. We'll go Tentacles. And yes, I do know how to pronounce it correctly, but I think Tentacles is way funnier. Just like I do with, well, any word with a similar structure. Testicles. It doesn't matter. It's all pretty funny. I'll just take that. Oh, lifesteal. Let's go. Community's fort. Effective steroids. Yes. I can't take the celery tea, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't care. None of this stuff matters. I haven't really started scaling my my income, but it's. I mean, I will. Ooh, kill that. Get away from me. To be clear, this mod makes this game super broken because it takes away the item limit, so uniques are no longer unique. You can just stack them. And when you start stacking lanterns, you just eat everything off the screen, and you have so much knockback that one or two coils will just make your damage go nuts. Which, I mean, is kind of a bad thing, but that's why I made sure I had Sif's Relic beforehand, so that way I get all of their materials as they drop. Let's see. So harvesting, I need a lot more tractors. Oh no, my damage is about to drop. That's okay. Let's see. Okay, and then damage is tanked a bit. God, 11%. Okay, my damage just tanked a lot. More lanterns. Yeah, see, because lantern is unique. It's plus 10% damage. Take one of those. Just give me damage. Damage! Okay, I'll take the crit chance. Fine. And the HP regen. I am not taking jerky. I hate jerky. I understand why it's great for some builds, why some people enjoy it. I think it sucks. Like that heal over time is just a good way to die. Or a dumb way to die. Which, depending on how you look at it. Go away, go away. Oh. Just knocking everything away. Trees. Oh, do I at this point have so much lifesteal that it's, yeah, my health is just almost instantly coming back. Cool, perfect. And that's pretty much where I want to be, just with, more health than what I currently have. Need to get some more weird stomachs and some gardens going. Like, I have a weird stomach, however, or not extra stomach. So when you have more of them, all it actually does is it increases your maximum per wave. I don't know if it actually increases how much HP you get. I don't believe it does, but it increases the max that you can get. So instead of getting 8 per wave, I can get, well, I have no idea how many of those I just grabbed, but I'll be able to get more, is the point. Blood. And see, and now I can take a couple of these, and more tractors. Let's see, and then I need, let's see, so I've got health taken care of, I've got, what's my dodge? I need attack speed. Rip. So, ideally, you want Retrimation's hoodie cursed, but like I said, in this case, because it's a modded run, there aren't really any item limits, so I can take as many of those as I want and scale my attack speed up to thousands with just this little bit of dodge, which is what I will probably do. Oh yes, I'll take that. It's not all that useful right now. I don't even have any. Yeah, we'll take you. I don't even have any. Recycle you. Take you. Pearl, yes. Pumpkin, yes. None of this matters. Oh, I've already got the scythe. Perfect. Take you. Spider. Okay, we're just gonna go. Oh, no, range damage is at 0. Terrible. I don't care. That's, so, all of the things that I have besides the scythe are, well, I don't have the scythe yet, but everything else is just for scaling. And the ethereal weapons kind of drop off when you get to later waves, unless you're scaling damage insanely. And I'm not, while I've done some damage, as you can see, I'm not like one-shotting anything. It takes a little bit to kill them, and that's because these weapons are kind of the same. But yeah, like, so far I've got plus 90 max health. Plus 100 max health. Oh, okay, so I guess it does give you more when you pick up, oh yeah, oh, clearly it does. When you pick up a fruit at max health, it gives you multiple max HP. Oh no, I missed my trees. Tree. Okay. So I want more tractors. Tractor. And then I want more retromation cities. Yes, I will take another pearl. And then I need some gardens because I need more of that. Oh, and I also need, what is it? Clockwork wasps. Structure attack speed. Okay. And I want crit chance. Take range. Harvesting, sure. More crit chance. I don't need elemental damage. 6% dodge. That's good. Alright. So you go away. You come here. What do you give me? Max HP. I don't care. We'll just get rid of you. And we're going to keep you. And I don't care about you. Okay. Oh, hey, my elemental damage is at 0. Make that a red one. Yep. I'll do that. Take that. Take that. I'm not doing any burning now, but I've on Brotato, I feel like you should always prepare to do burning, even if you're not currently burning. Like, even if you're not currently doing any burn damage, pretty much any time, you might get yourself like a scared sausage, Greek fire, you know, stuff that can really make a difference in your run. I mean, granted, not when you're intentionally playing super broken runs, but like when you're just playing normal. So if you have the economy, it's always a good idea to take burning items. If there's scared sausage, Greek fire, anything you can take. I am talking to, well, nobody and kind of the stream.
Oh.
I don't know if there's anybody watching me, but I am talking anyway because it's really boring to just watch somebody run around in a game.
Yeah, you like say all the items that you're getting.
Yeah, and kind of explaining what I'm doing and like how broken this run is already. I'm doing a run where my whole build is just I'm going to stack as much lifesteal as I possibly can. Oh yeah, there we go. That's some damage. All right. And now, what is my lifesteal? 33. Let's pop that up a little bit. I don't know what I just took. I hope it wasn't something stupid. All right. We're going to upgrade my luck, upgrade my armor, range, attack speed. All right. And what's my attack speed now? 567. That's not too bad. Oh, I probably should have taken that weird food, which is a fun thing to say. It's just a fun sentence. I should have taken that weird food.
I was too.
Spicy sauce. I'm gonna take
Just
that.
kidding. I don't like regular food.
You don't want the weird food?
I was like thinking, oh, I could try some weird food, but then I was like, I don't like mushrooms or tomatoes. Maybe I don't.
Yeah, like I'm super picky about regular food, so you know, maybe not. Oh, I probably should have taken that fin, but I don't care. I would have definitely taken a Jake, but I'm gonna skip the fin. Glad Blake wasn't close enough to hear that, because I probably would have gotten.
What happened? Did I hear it?
I said I'm glad Blake wasn't close enough to hear that, because I probably would have gotten sprayed.
What did you say though?
Oh, I said I'm not gonna take this fin. If it was a Jake, I would take it.
Oh. I did miss it. You just said it, and I was like, that's acceptable.
Well, yeah, and you probably didn't catch the Adventure Time reference. And you don't know, you know, Brotato well enough to know that there is no such thing as a Jake in this game. It was just an Adventure Time reference. And stuff is getting yeeted, but not really dying. That's fine. which is probably because I have 82% damage. Although my weapon does still be scaling off of. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna take that, but I can't. Nope, definitely don't want the ball and chain. And I'm losing harvesting. I need more tractors. Okay. Elemental damage. I could use a little melee damage, I guess. So I'm gonna take some muscly arms for a little muscly dude. Take a pearl. More little muscly dudes. I got a lot of little muscly dudes. Alright. Armor, sure. What is my armor? 5 in wave 12? Oh yeah, that's not good. I don't care about any of that. Can I have some? Yeah, that'll do. I'll take lifesteal. Coupon. A lightning shiv I do not want. I will take a cyclops worm. I don't want a sniper gun, which is not something I've ever said in this game before. It's one of my favorite weapons, and I usually always buy them, but the only... Oh, I should have taken the nail. I'll just give myself one. Let's see. None of those. None of those. None of those. Piggy bank. Improve tools. Beautiful. Dynamite. I'm not doing explosions. I probably will end up doing explosions, though, because I don't know if I've done a run so far where I don't eventually start doing explosions. It's just, there's so many things in this game that can make you explode.
I'm never 100% if you're talking to me or just talking to the stream.
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
I'm like, do I reply? Do I wait for someone else to reply?
Yeah, no, I'm kind of talking to you. I'm also just talking because I'm streaming. But and my one of my friends that I've known for like almost 30 years might join us. Like she's abandoned social media pretty much entirely and just plays League of Legends now and hangs out in Discord.
Okay.
I'm not sure if she will or not. She just a couple days ago she hopped in like right as we all left the server. Like we all logged out, and I guess like right as she joined, and she was like, "I just joined your server," and I was like, "Well, crap." Oh yes, my yeeting is going differently now.
A different eating.
Yes, it is different yeeting. Like before I had a lot of knockback, but not a lot of damage, so stuff wasn't dying.
You hear it? Bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah, I'm just taking items. I need more crit chance. Tentacles. Okay, more crit chance.
This post says, unless your kid is selling Red Bull, get that fundraiser book out of my face.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I buy Girl Scout cookies, but sometimes I don't even like Girl Scout cookies. I just, like, I know that's gotta suck. And I've known a lot of people that were in the Girl Scouts, so. And I like the different things that they donate.
Some of them are like, here, do you want a whole cheesecake? And I'm like, yeah, I do.
Yeah, definitely. Who doesn't want a whole cheesecake?
And that sheet over here.
Right?
I think there was a pie one I remember too. I don't know. They were getting creative.
Oh, I probably should have taken
Coffee.
that mammoth. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like most of the flavors. They used to have a Girl Scout cookie that I really liked, and it no longer is made, and it makes me sad.
What's it called?
I don't remember what it was called, but
Oh,
it was basically just like a cracker with caramel on it and covered in chocolate.
like cracker, like texture or like?
No, I'm sorry, like a cookie.
Oh,
It,
like a thin cookie.
yeah, like a thin cookie wafer with covered in caramel and then all of it covered in chocolate. They had them when I was younger, and then they discontinued them at some point in the last like 10 years. I used to know what they were called too, but I don't remember because I haven't looked at it in years. Like they do still have a lot of good flavors. It's just I don't, man. I'm basic when it comes to like sweet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I give me chocolate chip cookies. Like that's what I want. I want chewy chocolate chip cookies.
The basics, yeah.
Yeah, like that is my favorite kind of cookie. Like when I like there are some awesome like gourmet varieties, and I do not care. I'm like, yeah, I don't. This doesn't taste good. Where's the chocolate chips? Come on. And I mean, I will buy them and I will eat them. I will try them. I just haven't really found many that I
Well,
like.
they had s'mores. Do they always have s'mores?
No, the s'mores ones are fairly recent, and they are actually really good.
I see an old. Is that maybe that's an old one? There's like they're different colored. I'm looking at old Girl Scout.
Yeah, well, I know they had s'mores a few years ago.
Let's see.
That's
Golden nut clusters.
Tim's I don't know, ex-wife or girlfriend or whatever um, is one of the local troop leaders. So need more.
I'd love an in with the
tractors.
cookies.
Right? Well, that's the thing though, is like it's not really an in. It just makes it easier to order. Like there's no discounts or anything, and I'm like, boo. Like even if even if you're actually the scout leader, you don't get a discount. And I'm like, well, that's kind of fucked.
That sucks.
Yeah, not a good time at all. Another riposte. Nail. Yes.
That cookie sounds like it would be good.
Which one?
The one you were talking about with the caramel and the chocolate.
Oh, it is. I mean, so they make, just cookies like that.
Similar in the world. There's these I like these chocolate covered caramels with the sea salt on them from this one store, and the thin ones are really good.
Yeah, I really like I like chocolate covered caramel with sea salt, or like dark chocolate and sea salt, or any variation of that.
Look at us getting
Yeah.
us some chocolate.
Yeah, I want something sweet now.
Yeah, I'm going to see what kind of chocolate.
I know, this is why we don't talk about sweet things. Could you bring me the weed? Cuz since I can't have sweet stuff, I'm going to get stoned.
Let's see.
Oh, thank you. Oh, can I have the actual weed too? And
Wee wee.
and El Grinder.
So wee wee.
What?
You
Weed?
said weed weed. Yeah, it was really funny.
Oh, Grinder. No, thank you.
What about grinder?
I said, could you bring me the weed and the grinder? And Blake went, no, I can't sign you up for that. No thanks. I don't need grinder.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Big trouble.
I'm not part of the Republican National Convention. There we go. That's just a little bit of extra health. Let's see. Okay, so now what do I need? I still need more lifesteal. It is so hard to scale. Bat. Okay, we're gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh my god, that was the biggest yawn of my life.
I will take a beanie. Okay, and now I will take more tractors. Tractor. Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh my goodness, I almost fell off my bed.
Oh no. Okay, now I got 100% crit chance. Some harvesting, some more life steal. Wheelbarrow, yeah, I'll take that. Schmoop. Medical gun I don't need. I don't need any of that. I really don't need hardly anything at this point. Okay, I will take the fin this time. I should have taken it last time. I could probably use some armor at this point. Oh, I should have grabbed the snowball. Whoops. Hey, jelly. Oh, there we go. Recycle. Take you, lock you because I want you next time. Take that. And that.
What did I grab?
Okay. An elite will appear on wave 18. Okay.
Weevils?
What? Weevils?
Weevils.
Weevils wobble, but they don't fall down?
Weevils, like the bug.
Oh. I was gonna say, I used to know a guy named Weeble.
I knew a guy, well, I didn't. Well, it's in a TV show that I watched a couple times. I feel like we're friends. But there's a character in Veronica Mars named Weevil.
Weevil?
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Yeah, actually the kid named Weeble started a massive fight between me and, like, all of the skater kids in my school. Well, not all of them, just, like, the core group of dickheads that all hung out. And I was friends with about half of them, and so it made it real weird. And so I showed up at Weeble's house, and he moved to Texas. Because you don't start a fight with me and, like, literally hundreds of people and then think you're going to just sit in the back of the car while I fight all your friends, because that's what he did. And I'm like, yeah, no, buddy, I know where you live. So I went to his house and apparently scared his stepdad enough that they just moved him back to Texas with his real dad.
Mm-hmm.
I was much scarier when I was like 16, 17 years old. Which is funny because I was a lot nicer back then too. Let's see. What do I want now? I could use some engineering maybe. I mean, I guess at this point it really doesn't matter, huh? Oh, I know. I want more health. So gardens, all the gardens. Okay, and then structure attack speeds, clockwork wasps. Take some more attack speed I don't need, some harvesting I don't need, some damage I don't need. Take that, So, I don't even, okay, so recycle, and recycle. Okay, and now I'll take a coupon, take a small fish, take a lost duck, mutation, cyclops arm. Trees! I will not take the jerky. Fuck your jerky. Do I want 9 max HP and 4,000 armor? That's really stupid. Let's do it. Oh, nope. My max HP is still 8,000. How did my... Oh, because my HP is... Oh, I forgot about that. Because I picked up an item that gives me HP based on how much armor I have. And since my armor is now 4,000, my HP went up by 8,000. Cool. That was the best possible way to use the axolotl, and I did not even plan that. That was totally an accident. I am not near fucking cool enough to have planned that out. Take that. I'll take that. Take that. I will definitely take a tractor. Eye patch doesn't matter. I'm not doing anything with projectiles. Goldfish. I will save the mammoth, and I will save the lure, and we will go. I don't need the lure. Everything's going to try to kill me as it is. Oh my god. This is going to lag my game out so bad. I need more structure attack speed. I think I'm going to have to take a lot of lemonade. Lots of lemonade.
What the hell?
Oh no. It's already doing the... I rip everybody's eardrums. I'm sorry if anybody is using headphones, because oh my god. Yeah, it's picking up the fruits is what it is, and it's gonna go on until... Well, until after the wave ends, because I've picked up hundreds of them. My health has gone up by 3,000. So yeah, I've picked up. Wow. Okay. Well, my computer's not lagging, which is crazy. I know in the last update they incorporated some code from a mod that all the mod did was make it so it didn't lag out when you get a ton of fruits. And apparently, they incorporated, they took some of the code from that mod and put it in the game, so the game lags out less when you collect a bunch of fruits, which is amazing because when I'm doing super broken builds like this, I get so many of the stupid fruits. Okay. We'll take more HP regen. More, yeah, none of this matters. Oh, I should take like 30 barnacles too, so I'm getting a ton of extra everything. Because at this point, why not? Take coupon, baby elephant. I don't care about the laser turret. Ooh, glass cannon. That's me. It doesn't matter because I have 4,000 armor. Ooh, another scythe. Let's go. Not that my scythes are even killing anything at this point. Like, at this point, like, I just explode every time I take damage, and I take damage multiple times a second, so I just, like, explode constantly and everything dies. 2 jetpacks, don't need that. 2 honey, let's go. Oh, 2 potatoes would have been good too, which is also a weird thing to say. And I know that this game is kind of food related, but I kind of wish there was not so much food related stuff in it, because like now I'm like, maybe I need to eat. Brick, I don't want any of that. Ooh,
I got
wait.
some snacks.
Oh yeah, I am at the point where you got snacks? Excellent. I have a venom. I don't have snacks. I am pretty much at the point where just nothing comes anywhere near me. I don't really see the enemies now. Run! Is it that wall over there? Oh, okay, so yeah, I saw him doing that yesterday, and I'm like, why is my cat a wall licker? Like, except he was like treating it like it was scratch and lick. He was like scratching it a little bit, doing his like, I'm gonna stretch and rub my claws on it, and then he would start licking it. I'm like, dude, what the hell are you doing? And when he noticed I was watching him, he just ran off in the other room. Like, okay.
You're not a cat. You're a person trapped.
Yeah, he's a person trapped in a cat's body that just happens to lick walls. Apparently the schnozberries taste like schnozberries in this house. Sorry, I know that was kind of random, but it is a funny story, and you heard it, so you know. I was talking to Blake, but also talking to you. Oh, you're muted. Okay.
Whoops. I heard you.
Oh, and now the other cats have decided to jump in on the wall licking. I don't know what the fuck is going on with my cats. Okay. One more wave. So let's make it as ridiculous. Or, well, two more waves. But let's make it as stupid as possible. No, I don't want treasure maps. Treasure maps, if you're playing a rainbow chest modded run, you don't want treasure maps because you will get extra items in every crate. And when you have a bunch of crates, like rainbow crates, you will spend so long flipping through them that it is totally worthless. More HP regen, sure. Focus. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, we'll take that. That. Nuclear launcher, I am not going to take. Which is, oh, I missed the scared sausage. I don't usually skip scared sausages. Which is another weird ass thing to say. Gaming makes one say some strange things. Range damage, which is useless. Power fist, I don't want that.
These
Also,
nerds are fucking crunchy.
nerds are excellent.
And kind of soury.
What is my attack speed? 1300? Oh, I mean, that's not honestly that high. Oh, it's because I've only got one Retromation Hoodie. I didn't take like 16 of those things, which is what I usually do. Sword, I mean, it's medieval, but it's not, oh, that's not even, well, whatever. Oh, the scythe makes me take damage per second, too. I didn't realize that. Oh, another scythe. We're going to lock that. Lock that. I got one wave left. Not that my scythes are even actually hitting anything. My explosions are doing all of the killing at this point. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. On my damage meter, the #1 damage dealer is just me. That's funny. I've never actually seen it do that before. Like, I'm sure it's happened because I do runs like this quite often where I just make it so I explode a whole bunch. And, like, everything dies when I explode because my explosions cover like most of the screen. Which is funny because right now my explosions are actually not that big. But any time I pick up a material, I explode. And I explode anytime I take damage, and both of those things are happening multiple times a second. And so anything on the screen is just kind of exploding. That's kind of funny. Okay, so this the final round. Actually, I think I'm gonna take this one into. I'll take this one into endless instead of just stopping it at wave 20.
Just started charging 300 pounds for a hotel room that has a sandwich for breakfast in the mini fridge.
Wow.
I'd be so mad.
Yeah, I would be mad too, cause like my $200 a night shit rooms that you know in decent places come with like a full, well, breakfast buffet, which is like my favorite thing ever because all I do is just pile my plate with bacon and ham and sausage and then like get a whole separate plate full of eggs. Oh god. Oh, okay.
She told him to put a hot breakfast into the thing, but he wanted to charge 10 pounds a head, and I'm like, that's weird because hotels usually have families traveling. That's so much for breakfast after spending $300.
So many businesses are just like out of control. Like they just want to. They are just out to fuck everybody in the name of making money, and it's ridiculous.
Well, he needed to be on this British Gordon Ramsay show in order to get business, so maybe he should listen to the professionals.
Yeah, probably.
I just randomly found it on YouTube like one day, and it's called The Hotel Inspector, and it's just the British version. And she goes there and she tells them what's wrong with their hotel. I like those kind of shows.
Yeah, I can't. So I can't watch those kinds of shows because of the manufactured drama. I mean, not all of it is manufactured, but some of it is. Like in all of them, even like Kitchen Nightmares and stuff. Some of it was actually scripted, and then some of it wasn't.
I just like see the outcome.
Yeah.
They do a makeover to a room or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the thing with Kitchen Nightmares. Like one of the first things they would do is like bring in a ton of people and like overwhelm these workers that are not used to having, you know, more than a few customers a day. And then all of a sudden they bring in like a whole crowd and they've got a waiting list and like none of these people know what to do. It's never like that. So it's not something they've had to get used to.
Well, you're hoping that they would have come from a different restaurant.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're
with
hoping.
experience.
Yeah, I mean,
But,
you hope that, but like sometimes it's like these little mom and pop places in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, man, they've had that's as many customers as they've had in the last year. What are you doing?
Also, why would the public come knowing that Gordon's there for a reason?
Right?
Because I remember before they were like, some people heard I was in town, so they came to the restaurant. But I'm like, you haven't fixed it yet. Why would they go and eat gross food?
Right? We know this is bad, so.
We know it's bad because why else would Gordon be here?
I'm gonna take lots of piggy banks and just make my money ridiculous nonsense, and then a lot more clockwork wasps. But yeah, that's like
His freaking hotel's called Who'da Thought It.
Who'da thought it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great name for a hotel, but
What?
just because it's weird. Like, I think more people should kind of think outside the box when it comes to, I don't know, naming stuff. Fuel tank.
He's talking about buying women's shoes a lot, and then he had to clarify, not for me, of course.
Oh.
He's like, it was really funny.
I don't want any of that. Yeah, we're just gonna go. Let's see. So I'm gonna go from 9,000 monies to how many piggy banks did I take? 61,000 monies. It gives you like 20% of your money at the beginning of a wave. Like, so if you skip the shop and keep some money, it'll give you 20% of it. Except I took like so many of them that instead of 20%, it gives me like 500%. Or, well, I don't know what the math actually works out to, but a lot, because I had 9,000 and 60,000. Man, I'm at 60,000 health, and I don't even have padding, which is kind of eventually, though, even when you're playing like super broken runs like this, everything will actually outscale you and just kill you. Like, it will get to the point where stuff will one-shot you. Oh man, that optimization made a huge difference. Because like a couple weeks ago, doing exactly the same kind of runs, I was lagging out so bad that it was taking like 5 to 10 minutes for the final part of the stage to finish. Like, for me to just pick up all the fruits. It was taking a super long time. Ooh, coil. Yes, I will take another coil, especially a cursed one. Snail. I don't care about a snail. Scope will take. Peacock will take. Robot arm will take. Tyler, come on, little guy, hang out. Mammoth, definitely. Can I have one more? Ooh, gnome. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Mirror. I don't want any of this. Oh, another side. Yay! It's like I just said I needed that. Do I need armor? Oh no, I forgot. I have 4,000 armor. I do not need more. I'm gonna take cute monkey, mutation, energy bracelet, defective steroids, and then we'll just call it good. And let's see, went from 63,000 to 390,000. So I think the economy on this run is taken care of at this point. Although the cost of things in the shop also scales exponentially. Crunch.
I got nerds.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you still eating nerds?
Yep.
I am going to make myself some breakfast food here soon.
Okay. I might have to go back to my game.
Yeah, well, I mean, when I say here soon, I don't mean for a while. Like, I'm gonna hang out and play more and stream more. Just when I'm done, that's what I'm
Oh.
because I want some breakfast, and I have, like, you know how I said that I have a bunch of like pre-made deli stuff. Well, I have pre-made breakfasts that are like sausage patties and egg, like fried eggs that are in these perfect little circles, and then hash browns. And then I also have a bag full of biscuits that we baked a couple days ago and threw in a bag in the fridge. So I can make biscuit sandwiches with, did I say hash browns? They're actually tater tots, which is even better. So I can make, breakfast sandwiches with tater tots, and all I have to do is throw all the crap in the air fryer for a few minutes, and it's very convenient. Okay, so I'm gonna.
You said you were doing that now?
No, I said I will do that later.
Yeah, you were saying something about it later, and then I got lost.
Oh yeah, no, not now. I'll do it later. I mean, what is my elemental damage? 60? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Okay, and then it's the same thing. So it's just kind of freaking out now. Boo. Let's take another padding. Excellent. All right, and then we're just gonna keep going with clockwork wasps, and then bats. All the bats. Give me all the bats. Yeah, I'll take a metal detector and more bats. Engineering, range damage, range, harvesting, lifesteal, range. None of this matters. Keep hunky, poisonous tonic, alloy garden, wolf helmet. Another garden. Every 0.2 seconds. That is excellent.
We always joke about how awful we look at the show. We took forever to shoot. We were in a circle, and
Piercing damage, that's not useful.
It's funny.
56,000 HP. I think I'll be okay. It's funny, I run around and my speed is so high that like all the stuff on the screen just follows me in a line. So if I move fast enough, I just have this like spiral of fruit behind me.
That's funny.
I wish my right hand wasn't so bad at movement. Like when I was younger, I could, you know, use my keyboard or mouse and keyboard with any various combination of hands. And the older I've gotten, the more it's become my left hand moves, my right hand hits all the buttons. If I have to hit buttons with my left hand, I lose track of what I'm doing.
My God.
My right hand is just not good at that. Well, it's like same thing with driving. My left hand drives. My right hand is stupid. Which is it only comes to driving. Like when I'm, you know, driving like correctly with like my hands at 10 and 2, that's fine. But otherwise, I just keep my left arm on the wheel, or my left hand on the wheel, because if I try to keep just my right hand on the wheel, I will oversteer and crap like that. It's just dumb. It's just dumb.
My wrist hurts badly today. Like I picked up my drink and like tried to bring it over and it just hurt, like the weight of the can.
Yeah, I get that. I can't. I have a hard time because the weight of well, anything. Like if I try to pick up a can with my left hand, just that little bit of pressure it takes to hold it when I pick it up hurts my thumb. It's not swollen today, which is good. I'm guessing I must have like, I don't know, put pressure on it when I was sleeping or something, and that's why it was swollen for a couple of days. I wish it would just be not broken anymore. That'd be cool. I'd like to be able to pick stuff up and play video games. Especially play video games. This is the second time in 2 years that I've been unable to game due to injury. Cause like I missed a whole ass season of you know, Diablo because I was in the hospital, and then it took me forever to even be able to really play when I got back out because I couldn't stay awake for any length of time.
I don't even remember what season it was back then.
I don't either. I know that the engineering season was part of it, like with the robots and stuff. I know that. I don't remember if that was while I was in the hospital or when I got like when I was at home, but I know that was during those times. Yeah, I'll take another fish out. Not that I need it, but okay, that's a lot of plastic explosive, and now I want some dynamite. All right, then I'll just take whatever because it doesn't matter, and then we'll just go because it again does not matter. Oh yeah, that's some big explosions. I had to make my explosions bigger because I wasn't. Flash warning for anybody that might be watching. That is bright. Hold on, I gotta turn the gameplay explosion opacity. We're gonna turn all of that down to 10%. Not that I have projectiles, but yeah, there. Now it's just a small flash on. Oh nope, it's still pretty damn big. It's like, so I've got it set to 10%. The problem is that I'm exploding like 20, 30 times at a time sometimes. So like it still gets really bright even though it's only 10%. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
I eat it on my front teeth like a bunny. That's why it's so loud.
That makes sense. Does it change? Do your teeth change the way that you have to eat?
Yeah.
I thought so. I thought about getting veneers, and I mean, if I could ever afford them, but it massively changes how you eat. Which I know I'm going to go through at some point anyway, because at some point I'm going to need teeth that are not naturally mine. It's just a foregone conclusion. I'm lucky I made it as long as I did. My mom's had dentures since she was 30 something. But yeah, like I was looking at veneers the other night. This is the weird shit that I do when you're sleeping and I'm just sitting around like watching videos. Is I just look at random stuff. I'm like, ooh, teeth
I'm
veneers.
sorry. I have to go to sleep. I'm
no,
sorry.
I know you gotta work. It's just like that's what I do all night though. Like I just sit around and I come up with random ideas. Like that's where I came up with the idea to throw the curtain and stuff behind me, like the light curtain. Speaking of which, so the light curtain I was actually looking at was like the nice, expensive one. I didn't get that one because it's expensive. It's like it's $100 for like I think it was like I don't remember how big it was, but yeah, it's like $100. So I ordered a Chinese knockoff that was 20. But it has the same number of LEDs though, so I'm hoping it's not too terrible.
It's probably the same one.
Yeah, just without the brand name. I mean, honestly, it probably is. Ooh, particle accelerator. Yeah, I want the particle accelerator. I can't go past that. I love that thing. Oh, I should have taken the dynamite. Small fish, yes, I will take you. Boiling water, yes. Wings. Leather vest, sure. Oh no, -1 HP. What will I do? Oh, I want lemonade. I want all the lemonade. That's right. I don't want any of that.
He said, I don't know how to get a hold of the people at Uncrustables, but this is crust. He's like holding a sandwich with the crust in it.
It is crust.
The Uncrustable has like a crust section in it, which is really funny.
Oh, that is pretty funny.
It looks kind of like sticking out the side. Lawyer up.
Oh, there's that charge again.
Uncrustables had crust.
Yeah, well, so the thing with Uncrustables is, the whole outside of them is literally crust. Like, the entire outside. Like, I'm like, this isn't, what's Uncrustable about this? It's all crust. They should have named it Oops All Crust. Like.
Well, I just reminded me that there's some Captain Crunch cereal out there that I can eat. Great. I think Dad bought it for Barb too. Let's whole cereal. Perfect.
I'm going to have a small get together this weekend, which is going to basically be a help me move stuff to my garage party.
Oh geez, did you already send out invites?
A couple, yeah. Like because I've got this couch and chair and stuff that I need to get out to the garage before I can really clean that room. And my front room is clean and almost the way I want it. Like I'm just waiting on the tapestry and the curtain lights, and those will be here in the next few weeks. And then this room will be basically done. Which means I need to start working on the other damn rooms.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't care about any of this stuff. It doesn't matter.
Ooh, it's cold out here. In the kitchen.
Yeah, that's... So, my friend Danny came to get me earlier to run me around. And I was like, I'll just meet you outside. And I forgot that her house is like on the other side of town, and it was it was not as cold as it was this morning. It was up to like 6 degrees, but that's still 6 degrees, and I was wearing a hoodie. I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
This
wait,
is.
you walked there?
Huh?
Wait, what? Did you just like say their house was on the other side of town?
Yeah, yeah. And I said I would wait outside, and then I went
Oh,
outside. And,
oh,
yeah, I went outside and I realized that they wouldn't be here for like 15 minutes.
I
And,
see. Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, so maybe saying, hey, I'll be outside was not the best idea.
I'll be outside when you tell me that you're here.
Yeah, I'll be outside when you let me know you're here. And so I went out there and I waited for like 3 minutes, and then I got super cold, and I was like, okay, and I turned around and went back in and just put on like more layers.
Bowl of cereal.
I don't know why it thinks that my elemental damage is my lowest stat, because it is most definitely
Oh my
not.
god. What phrase it?
Yeah, it is. It is chilly.
I don't recommend. Jesus Christ. Gotta
That's-
get back under my heated blanket.
That's like where I am in the house is probably the warmest place to be, because it's over by the thermostat.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I do think I managed to that secondary, like my secondary audio source that I was like, I don't even know why I have this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was also the microphone that was picking up the sound of the heater behind me,
Oh.
because the intake vent for the blower is behind me.
Mhm. Okay, back in the blankets.
And like, cause it's not that sound is not making any of my audio levels go up now. Like, there's no constant. So I think it was I think what it was that other one is like I don't know, it might be the microphone on my camera, it might be the microphone on I don't know what mic it is, honestly. I have like 6 microphones attached to this.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Oh no.
Felt like it took too long to chew, and then I was like, so out of breath. Oh my god. Also, how loud is that? I'm sorry, I don't want it to be
The
the
yawn?
crunching. No, the
Oh.
crunching.
Oh, it's not super bad. Like, I hear it, but
Mm-hmm. That was okay. All of
yeah.
that.
Ooh.
Okay.
My microphone does pick up my keyboard clicks. That's kind of annoying. Okay, I guess it's just time to keep leaning into the explosions here, because nothing else I'm doing is actually hitting anything. All of my weapons are useless at this point. I could probably get rid of them. Actually, probably not, because the reason I'm exploding so much is because each one of my weapons makes me take, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Tons of barnacles. But yeah, every one of my weapons just makes me take 10 or 1 damage a second. And every time I take damage, I explode. So I'm exploding 5 times just because I have 5 weapons that make me take damage. So if I get rid of them, I may not explode as much. I don't know, we're gonna find out. Okay, we're gonna leave 2 just to see. Oh good, I'm actually getting close to being at full health again, because my health has finally hit the cap of 999999999.
This milk is working way too quickly for my liking.
Your milk is working too quickly?
Yeah, at melting the cereal, like,
Oh,
it making it soggy.
I was like, what is its job? I didn't know we were allowed to employ milk.
It is fired.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is I don't think there's a no, there's not. I was gonna say it's too bad there's no way to like speed up game speed. Yeah. Oh well, my spicy sauce is not really good. My no.
This guy made um Waluigi or whatever his name is into like an Autobot or whatever, a Gundam.
Nice.
So funny. It's
Let's
like
see. That would be an excellent transformer. I saw a meme the other day that was like, so if a transformer dies, do you just like get to drive him like a regular car after that? Like,
I don't know.
like, yeah, do they just become whatever, Mammoth fin. Well, go ahead and we'll just get rid of all these. Okay, let's. Oh yeah, mouses. Is everything still dying with no weapons? Because I have no weapons now. Now I'm just running around naked. Completely naked. Well, weapon-wise. I mean, I'm a potato, so I don't really know how naked a potato could be.
My God, I'm dying.
Oh no, don't die.
Choked on a freaking Captain Crunch.
You and the captain make it happen.
My death.
Yeah, I was gonna say asphyxiation. Yeah, so my character's body has done 18 million, 19 million damage, 20 million damage, and I have no weapons equipped, and I'm seeing damage numbers when I explode and hit enemies. I stopped up in the corner of the screen and my dude's like vibrating. I don't know why, but he's vibrating rapidly. Maybe he's still exploding and he's just like it's still the animations from all the explosions during the wave. I can totally see that. Oh, scared sausage, yes. Alien eyes. Okay. Alien baby. Alien eyes. Leather vest. Alien eyes. Alien eyes. Baby with a beard, sure. Dangerous bunny. Alien eyes. Alien eyes. Oh, that's a lot of health. I forgot I took a lot of levels. I forgot I just took a ton of XP gain. What's my XP gain at? 1,731%. That's not too bad. But yeah, around wave 40, everything starts exponentially scaling. So, I mean, it always exponentially scales, but that's where it usually becomes like an issue. Go. Oh, okay. Oh, that is a lot of alien eyes shooting at me. Are they doing any damage? No, they haven't hit a single.
I like this channel that I randomly found. The guy takes like little junk pieces and plastic bottles and whatever, and makes like what's the word? Like minis? Like I don't know what to call it. Like he made a Howl's Moving Castle out of like plastic pieces. Yeah, miniatures. Yeah.
Yeah, like little dioramas.
Yeah, dioramas, yeah. So he was like making things like that out of all this junk.
That's my mom does stuff like that. I have a box that has one that she made that we weren't like it wasn't quite done, and I think she needed to finish it. I don't even remember what the exact circumstances were. It's in a box. It's because I don't want it to get messed up. I think it's already messed up because I'm pretty sure the cat's hid in that box for a while.
He made a lot of house moving castles,
Well,
like different versions and stuff.
that's cool. Yeah, I used to watch somebody that did something similar, but most of the stuff they were doing was like it wasn't. They weren't doing it with like scrap and stuff. They were, just building miniatures, but most of them were like displays from Subnautica of like some of the various Subnautica monsters.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it was super dope. Like some of them were amazing. I found a channel earlier, and I don't know if I'll watch anything else because it wasn't that entertaining, but the concept was hilarious. This dude what he does is just like Photoshop stuff. Like he's one of those. What he used to do is when somebody was like, "Hey, can you Photoshop, this?" He would give them what they asked for, but not how they asked for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's what he used to do. And apparently he got sick of that, abandoned his main channel, and then just went and made a second channel and moved back in with his parents because he wasn't making any money anymore. And I'm like, oh. Well, I guess that's one way to change the content of your YouTube. Personally, I just change it, and either people can stay or they can go. I mean, not that I have millions of subscribers like he does, but even if I did, like, I make what I make. Although I am going to make a secondary channel where I just talk about stuff and don't do gaming. But that's, a secondary channel. But yeah, but no, it was funny because he's living with his parents, so what he did was went around his house and just got pictures of them and from around the house, and then photoshopped Batman into them, and then went and had them printed up just to see how long it would take his parents to notice. Like he photoshopped, like he put Batman in his parents' wedding photos and stuff. I was like, this is good. This is good.
Before or after costume?
In costume. Actually, specifically the wedding photos. In one of the photos, they had a table behind them, and he took Batman and Joker from that scene where Batman is interrogating the Joker, and he took that exact scene and photoshopped both of them into the table in the back behind his parents.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was pretty good, and then like he made his mom a actual real looking driver's license that was Gotham City, complete with like a little bat hologram on it and stuff.
So he just became like the Photoshop version of Bam Margera, like tormenting his parents.
Yeah, basically. Like, I mean, his parents found it really funny, unlike the crap that Bam used to do to whatever his dad's name was.
Yeah, Phil.
Yeah, like, I mean, the thing is, Phil always seemed like a real jerk, but I honestly think a lot of that was just because of how he was treated. I probably would be a dick too.
I think so. I think if someone did that to me every day, I'd be irritated.
Yeah, I think I would be an asshole.
He even seemed like he was a jerk to me. He just seemed like to be reacting with upsetness every time something happened to him.
So I don't know. So the show itself, no, but like a lot of the outtakes and stuff where he's like literally just having conversations, like he was kind of a dick. But I do, like I said, I would be a dick too to people that treated me like that. So like I don't actually blame him for it. I blame them for making him an unwilling unwilling target.
Yeah.
Tardigrade, that's totally useless.
Oh man, I just got into like a comfortable sitting position, and now I can't reach my remote.
Oh no.
No. How shall I continue this video of him making the giant robot elephant from Zero Horizon, whatever it's called? Horizon Zero Dawn, something like that.
Zero Horizon Dawn?
Mix it up.
Well,
not like I can play that game or anything because of Xbox, but
Yep, because you don't have a PlayStation.
Yeah, Tessa plays it.
It will be coming to Xbox at some point, I believe.
It just seems like a Tomb Raider-y kind of game.
I don't know. It's pretty fun. I couldn't get into him, but like Tim loves him. He's played the crap out of both of them, and I just like I played the first one. I think I own it. And like it's all right. I just like I don't know. I played it and just nah. Like it's a great game. I just didn't find it that entertaining, and I like I said, I honestly do not know why. Let's see. I wonder if I can get enough tardigrades that I stop. Well, no, I don't want to do that. That is the opposite of what I want to do. Actually, that was stupid. Let's not. Let's take those. Yep, take that. Nope.
So stupid. People just send him junk so he could use it for these builds. It's crazy.
I think I may have actually seen that channel before.
Maybe. I feel like the person is pretty funny, and he's just like gifs and stuff like that in the videos. But he also like makes minis of video games, and I think that, of course, he's funny because we're funny.
Right? Because nerds are hilarious.
Yeah.
We have to be, otherwise other nerds wouldn't like us. Or something.
How we fit in.
You know, I was thinking that maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna hit a point where the enemies outscale me. But I'm doing almost 1 trillion damage every time I explode. So no. No, I don't think that's actually a real thing. In fact, it's pretty much time to end this run. It's not gonna, nothing's gonna change. Like, I was thinking at some point the enemies would outscale me, and I wanted to see how far that would be. But I know how far that will be, because like the person that currently has the record in this game, or at least as far as I know and as far as he knows, got to wave like something. It's something ridiculous, like 350, and it took him like 4 days. Now, to be fair, it took him like 4 days because he's not playing modded. He's just playing regular. So, so like buying stuff in the shop is actually really important to be able to do enough damage to keep up with everything. Whereas I don't have to worry about that because I have I'm not doing the math, or I'm not trying to figure out what number that is. It's more than 1 billion. Might be more than 1 trillion. I really don't know. I guess I can look up. 3. Yeah, that's, I don't know, 12 zeros, 14 or 15 zeros.
He said booty tubes.
Booty tubes?
Booty tubes, yeah. Little cannons on the back of the elephant, I guess.
Oh, elephants do be having those. like yeah, I still don't. I haven't tried to play that game since like 2019, I think. And so I don't know. Like I might have a totally different outlook on it now, were I to play it.
Just seems like God of War, like the newer God of War
Yeah, kinda.
combat style.
Yeah, which like I'm more of a fan of the older God of War combat style, like to the point where I did not like the new God of War games.
Mm.
Like I understand why people like them. It's just that's not what I want out of God of War. I want just massive like, and it does eventually. You do kind of get into like the old school God of War fights eventually. Like when you get far enough through the game, it gets more like that. But I didn't feel like going that far through the game. I just kind of got sick of it.
It's funny how I know so much information about 2 video games that I can't even play.
Right? Yeah, it's so God of War style games are some of my favorite games. Like the used to be the only platinum trophy I had on PlayStation was for Dante's Inferno, which is just God of War with like a Dante's Inferno theme, basically. Like instead of the stuff that you're doing in God of War, you're just fighting your way through hell.
Mhm.
And like there's a lot of
Hello.
hello. There's a lot of quotes from that are actually from Dante's Inferno.
I don't know.
Yep, the Divine Comedy.
I tried to watch that. Well, try to play that game.
I love that game. That's what I was actually just talking about. It used to be the only PlayStation Platinum trophy I had because I got it when it first came out, like the day it came out, midnight release, and beat it in like 3 days. And then, I'm sorry, platinumed it in like 3 days. I played through it multiple times. Yeah, like it's fun, but so I don't know. I honestly at this point I prefer Devil May Cry. If I want that kind of like mass combat, excuse me. Just because Devil May Cry has a lot more like combos.
It has a higher
and different
combos than it, yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
think it has a higher replayability value too.
yeah, well, and like God of War is a blast. You know, Dante's Inferno is a blast. It's just after a while, it's like, yeah, okay, I've done this.
I love God of War though.
Yeah, I do too. I enjoy them all. That's I don't. That's what I was saying is I don't like the new one all that much though.
I love the new one too.
It's just it's not like I like it. It's just different, you know. Like I enjoy it, but it's a different feel than the other God of War games.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and like I do like it. I just don't like it in the same way that I like the others, or as much as I like the others, because the just here I'm gonna go in and fight, you know, an entire army by myself, and you know, is one of my favorite things in the world. And I know that you do get there eventually in the newer God of Wars. Like it does eventually hit a point where you're getting in those kinds of fights, and it feels a lot more like the older games. I just can't make it that far.
Alright,
I get bored.
so Tessa asked me to do dailies with her. I'm gonna do it because I need to get my V-Bucks back.
Okay,
It
yeah.
is.
I was gonna say this run is I'm on wave 36. Oh wait, I did not hold on. I did not do trillion. Oh no. Hold on. What is that? What is that number? 54339900631888147 I don't think anything is gonna outscale that damage number. So I'm just gonna end this run. And yeah, I'm gonna go make some food and stuff.
Okay.
I'll message you, babe, and I will talk to you later, Tropic.
All right, buddy.
All right, love you,
Bye.
baby. Talk to you later. See you guys later.